I'm joined today by the people behind the winning entry for the DACH region for our global lockdown content showcase. Firstly, congratulations on getting our best in class for the Road to Digital Austria. You got a lot of votes from our global members across the world. So firstly, congratulations for that. I'm just going to ask if you can possibly all introduce yourselves and what your roles are.
So first of all, thank you so much for this award. We are really happy about it and really lucky. My name is Marfa Nosecki. I'm responsible for two departments at PULS 4. The one is the ad factory, which is specialized in special ads and branded content. And the other one is the business editorial department, which creates content for shows like Road to Digital Austria, which is the reason we now are talking and we won this award.
I'm the chief editor of the program Road to Digital Austria. I talk with our partners and about ideas, about the topics we could give attention to in the show, and also with my colleagues. Then I organize the shootings and I do a lot of the reports myself. So I do a lot of interviews, I'm present at the shootings, and I write the voiceovers.
I'm Sandra Freisinger. I'm Managing Director at MA Media, specialized agency in branded entertainment and content. And I'm leading the BCMA DACH. And from this side, congratulations.
Thank you.
So before we talk about the campaign itself, I think we'll just quickly show a video which shows its highlights.
Hallo aus dem Studio 1 der ProSiebenSat.1 PULS 4 Gruppe. So haben wir bis vor kurzem unsere Moderationen gedreht. Und so drehen wir im Lockdown ganz entspannt von zu Hause aus. Wenn man im Lockdown arbeitet, dann muss man wirklich kreativ werden. Deswegen verstecke ich mich hier unter der Decke, um die Beitragstexte einzusprechen.
Besondere Zeiten brauchen besondere Maßnahmen und deswegen drehen wir diese Sendung im Homeoffice. Also wir heißt ich und Homeoffice heißt das Kinderzimmer in meiner Wohnung.
Es heißt aber auch, mit dem zu arbeiten, was man hat. Limitierungen nicht als Hindernisse, sondern als Chancen zu betrachten. Und mit den Herausforderungen zu wachsen. Gemeinsam mit unseren Zuseherinnen und Zusehern, aber speziell auch mit unserer Kooperationspartnerin FFG und allen Co-Sponsoren. Unser Format Road to Digital Austria zeigt die Impulse einer neuen digitalen Zeit und die großen und kleinen Akteurinnen und Akteure, die sie tragen und weitertreiben. Wir sind stolz, mit ihnen neue Wege zu gehen. Die Digitalisierung betrifft uns alle.
Vor allem während des Lockdowns hat sie uns wirklich zusammengeschweißt und stark gemacht. Lassen Sie uns zusammen neue Wege gehen.
Perfect.
A great example of the digital transformation that's really been accelerated across the board through the pandemic. I think definitely in the broadcasting arena, this is very obvious. So it'd be great to understand a little bit more about the process you went through to produce this. But firstly, I wanted to kind of ask all of you, what trends have you seen across the DACH region in terms of the production of content, and particularly during the huge restrictions that lockdown presented? Sandra, do you want to
Yeah,
start?
sure. from my perspective, everything is very professional for what people and productions have to face at the moment. So what we can see, maybe there are some less actors involved in programs, like with Volkswagen, where they did the We Drive Football. There was just the coach, Jogi Löw, driving in one Volkswagen car, which was a very good atmosphere. And sometimes also productions try to film from the outside. So when we produced the influencer event Utopia, they did not send a camera team within, but they filmed it from the outside. So those are some helpful things they use. But there are a lot of really nice programs in branded content.
To this point, I think in terms of production, I think there are some procedures which are now more widely accepted than before, like to use phone videos even in adverts, and they are often lower quality, in technical lower quality, but they have the advantage of being very personal, and I think that's a very good point. And also about regarding the content, I think it's one of the few advantages of the pandemic, that the feeling of caring for each other is increasing, and brands are showing try to signalize our togetherness, and I think that's very important.
Yeah, completely agree. I think we've seen some fantastic examples of that. Okay, so can you tell us what the Road to Digital Austria is all about?
Yes, we want to show the Austrians what digitalization is able to do, and how we can get the best out of it. So we talk to experts about topics like how to deal with digital toys, or how to use smart assistants in the right way. We also explain some terms which are related to digitalization, like e-commerce or smart health or esports or something like that. But the main part is to show how digital instruments are making our lives easier, safer, and more efficient. So we go to companies and show how show how they use things like artificial intelligence, or talk to small startups about their ideas, about their apps. And we want to show that digitalization is a positive thing.
Great. And so obviously the example we saw in the video was what was produced with this show during lockdown. So what had to change when lockdown hit?
Well, in the beginning, nobody knew so much about COVID, and we all had to expect really a high infection rate. Now, of course, it is high, but maybe it's not that high. Some experts expected in the beginning, so we had to stay at home and produce everything from home.
Yeah. And how did you manage the process remotely, you know, in terms of communicating with teams, and when you've normally, you know, got a whole production crew all together?
Since our whole team is our digital natives, we were already able to deal with most of the necessary software, like collaboration tools or video editing, and we did not have that big problem with the workflow, and did interviews via video call, for example. We did that before, so we knew about it. But bigger problems made things we need infrastructure for, like a studio for voiceovers, or the studio with our host Matthias. But again, since we are all digital natives, we found digital solutions for that pretty quickly. So our speakers did the voiceovers with their smartphones under a blanket, that they don't have the echo. And our host Matthias transformed the nursery of his baby son into a studio, used the lamp of his desk for lighting, and used his own digital camera. And so we got over. So we managed this process quite quickly.
So creative solutions.
Yeah.
Great. And what's the main target audience for your content?
So maybe I'm going to start. The target audience. Currently, our group runs 11 different TV channels and several digital platforms, which allows us to cover a really wide range in Austria. So Road to Digital Austria could be seen on several of these channels. And this in combination with our creative abilities has been the reason for FFG to partner with us. And Road to Digital Austria targets people of different age groups and across different social levels. But Jacob would add something to this.
Yes, because I think it's a very good thing that we have this broad range of audiences in this for this program, because we have, on the one hand, we have the young people, the digital natives for whom digitalization is a natural part of their daily life, and they don't even think about it. But they also need the skills to deal with the daily challenges and be experts on the topic, because they need to be prepared for the future and the workplaces of tomorrow. And on the other hand, we have the older generation for whom digitalization is often a bit maybe frightening or threatening and complicated. But we want to show them that it isn't negative at all if you use it the right way.
Great. And what's the engagement been like during this period?
Engagement of the target audience, you mean, right?
Yeah.
So the idea behind this format was really to increase know-how and knowledge around digital topics within the Austrian communities. So our partner, FFG, sees an increase in relevance of the topics when in contact with the Austrians. So for me, it's safe to say that the cooperation is working out very well for our client, because they see more demand, more relevance, and which is really great to see and hear for us.
Great. Are there any other kind of feedback and results you can share?
We are now negotiating with FFG, and this partnership would go further in 2021, but this is still up for negotiation. So they are really happy, and maybe this is one of the results.
Right. That was going to be my next question. How are you planning to develop it further?
We want to develop it further. Maybe make it available across further channels for our viewers, like podcasts or potentially apps. But this is still up for negotiations. So fingers crossed.
Right. Sandra, is there anything about the Road to Digital Austria that resonates with anything else you've seen in the region?
Yeah, I really like this program, I must say, the Road to Digital Austria. It's very innovative, yeah. And so relating to other programs, there is, for example, this TV show on Swiss TV. It was a donation gala, and it is called We Say Thank You, wir sagen Danke, and it was there was Cisco involved, and so it's dealing with another problem. It was dealing with the social distancing concerning the audience, because they had a lot of acts there and were showing them, but they could not involve the audience in this circus tent where it was filmed. And they had the audience coming in by using WebEx, the Cisco technologies, and this turned out very well. And I think there is something, I heard that there is something similar planned in Germany as well, kind of donation show. Mm-hmm. So this is the same direction, but another aspect maybe of digital challenges.
Mm-hmm. So when we did this lockdown showcase, we found examples from all over the world, and we kind of encapsulated this in a phrase, delivering value through creativity. I'm interested to see if you think that the creativity that was displayed during this time, there's going to be any legacies from that. So are we going to see some things, even when we're post-lockdown, whenever that is, some kind of techniques or creative ideas that will actually be continued?
concerning the techniques, maybe it is bringing together people from all parts of the world more easily by using the technologies. But from the topics, it might be more the trend to doing helpful programs, like Jacob said, trend to caring for people. So it is entertainment, but often with an aspect of caring. For example, in Germany now a new web series was created, which is about, it's called Pflegers, and it's about caring for people, bringing young people into jobs in social care. And it's financed by the Ministry of Family, and it's discussed a lot, but it shows this way how branded content can be used to help and to care.
Great, thank you. Jakob, do you have any thoughts on any legacies that will have been created from this?
Yes, as Sandra also said, I think this togetherness is a very important point with which will be a topic, I hope so, for the next month and years and always. So we have seen in the pandemic that we are all in the same situation. We cannot get out of it, and so the only way is to work together. And I think that's really important for topic it's a really important topic for the content.
Great. Marta?
Yeah, I would say we think in further hot topics right now, like health and climate protection, which are of major relevance also here in Austria. So besides digitalization, there are some other topics coming.
Is there any advice you've got for other brands in this area from things you've learned?
So I think the hearts of everyone are open somehow, and I think brands can use this to deliver really good content what people need, so they can listen to the people and deliver the content which helps them. And I think the brands should listen to their staff, because they face certain problems or certain intense things, and I think brands can try to solve that.
Thank you.
Yeah, in case of branded content, my advice for brands would be to be open for new approaches and carefully select your trusted partner, and then find a mutual way and trust in the capabilities to deliver the topic as agreed. And maybe, storytelling is very important, instead of like the classic 30 seconds TV spot.
Yeah, that's right. I think so too. It's important to find a partner who does not only can show the quality of your service or your product, but also recognize the story behind it, and is able to tell it in the right way, via various channels.